Yo, YouTube world, what's the deal? I'm here to talk about real quick. Um, about a lot of the OGs in hip hop. Are they better? Me personally, I feel like, yeah, they may be better, but they have a reason to be a little better. For the simple fact that this so-called this hip hop, this genre, you know, um, the so-called hip hop, whatnot, the genre, the culture, you know, I feel like it's been so money driven that it seems like a lot of the old cats are getting like weeded out. They're not getting enough props for what they've contributed to the culture, to the genre. Shout out to MC Shan, shout out to Melly Mel, shout out to Grandmaster Cash, shout out to all the OGs in hip hop. Every one of them, east to west, Ice T, um you know um MC8, just everybody, all the OGs that paved the way for other cats to come in and make this thing pop. Without them, there wouldn't be no new, um, some new music. There wouldn't be anything, no new artists, anything. I think the problem is that a lot of the young artists, I mean, even some of the old OGs too, but a lot of young artists, they don't give enough props to the OGs that help pave the way, whether it be put them on a track or something like that. Now, at the end of the day, do a lot of them have to let go? Yes, they do. But at the same time, I still can't blame them for the way how they feel. A lot of times, we do, and just even regular people in general, we do a lot, and sometimes we get overlooked, and that's, you're gonna find that in every part of society. People that do the most, that deserve more props, but unfortunately the way how everything designed is only a select few, that they really pick out the bunch that really take, that really get the accolades, that really get the everything, and it's just messed up. I think if a lot of the, matter of fact, the whole industry would start giving more props to a lot of the OGs, then wouldn't have to have all this stuff going on with the so-called bitterness and everything like that. You know, I mean, it's just messed up. And we live in a day and time where it seems like anything that's old or whatnot it's not popping. Everything gotta be new, everything gotta be this, gotta be the wave. And me personally, I don't really care for a lot of the new stuff myself. I mean, there's certain one that I'll be like, okay, it's not bad, but a lot of the new artists to me, they're not really bringing nothing to the genre. They're not bringing no real thing to the culture. They're not even bringing no real memories to it. I could talk about an MC Shan track, The Bridge, which is still one of my favorites up to this day. Um, and so many others, and those, that's like timeless music that unfortunately it never really got real big like that in industry. Now I know it was very big in the streets all day, but how the game goes, they don't give people enough props. um I think we need to start bridging that gap between the young and the old. um and that's just in society, period. We're supposed to respect one another and give each other props, for whatever we're doing. And until we come to that conclusion, and we can be able to bridge that gap, it's going to be the same thing. Always going to have people that's been around a lot longer, that have more knowledge and wisdom. You try to school a lot of you youthful cats, and the youth, they don't like to listen anyway, nor would they give any props. Now there's some that do, but the vast majority really don't. And I think that's where the problem starts to begin. Because the youth is the future, and if they're not looking back at the past and really giving the props that the past artists, the OGs that paved the way, then what is it gonna be? It's gonna be nothing but, to me, non-timeless music, nothing I can remember. nothing I can really remember too tough without where I was at in my life or anything like that. So many artists I could talk about from back in the days where it's like, I can remember everything where I was at, in my life, where I was at mentally, where I was at everywhere. And a lot of these artists don't do it for me of this new era, but that's just me. That's just my personal opinion, you know. But hopefully, the OGs, they try to eventually, just chill out, just let it go, try to create something new. Don't gotta really get down with this new era. Keep to the old formula, but blend it in with a little bit something new if you can, and try to just merge the two. You know, it's just messed up that a lot of OG artists don't get enough props like they really, really should. I mean, the Grammys especially, they should do a way better job of selecting the artists, especially from back in the days. There's so many. I got a list of myself artists that should have been on the Grammys and everything else, but that's politics of the industry. But on that note, like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7. Just like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7 on here, YouTube. Even comment. Let me know what your favorite artists from back in the days are. Are they being bitter? Is it just something that they should really be feeling? Or is it just, like I said, that bitterness? But stay tuned for more content. And on that note, I'm out. 1.